We're rolling.
Good afternoon, Natural Grammar viewers. We're out here in the wilds of forage, and the hens are loving it. They don't even mind that it's really tall grass because they are really close to their feather net. They feel safe. They've got this poultry netting all the way around them with a high voltage, and they're safe. And so they're just enjoying it and eating all the seeds and the grasses and being a chicken.
Hey, Natural Grandma.
Hey,
I'm
Papa.
I'm down here from a hen's eye view, brought to
Yes,
you weekly
you
by
Natural Grandma
a
and Papa
hen's eye view and probably a hen's point of view. This is where she would really like to live. She was designed to forage and to thatch and to catch bugs, and this is a little too tall for them to feel safe. They don't really feel quite as safe here, do they?
Not. They won't venture out very far, no. But they do feel fairly comfortable if they're right next to their feather net.
Yeah,
Probably
which
about 15, 16 feet behind us.
I'll show our viewers just in a little bit. I'll turn around,
But this forage is just too good to pass up.
yeah. So by us coming out here and encouraging them, they feel safe because what do we do for them?
Offer protection.
We offer protection. And of course, we're kind of glad that Gander's not around here right at this moment because Gander makes lots of noise. But we thought that you guys might enjoy what we get to enjoy is a hen's eye view. And we're going to also say from a hen's point of view, because if she'd have her druthers, Natural Grandma, would she live in a free-range yard where the only thing she got was what she walked over yesterday?
She would rather not.
Okay, that's free-range. She just goes and comes from a permanent hen house, and she walks over the same old ground and manure and everything that was maybe chickens have been walking over for 10 years.
Yeah,
And then they do free-range.
that is free range.
Oh, that's free-range. No, it's not. That's
Cage free.
yeah, no, that's not cage-free, because cage-free is just on the ground in the chaff, never outside. Free-range is the same number of feet outside as they have inside.
Right.
But like farm fresh, a lot of them just go out and roam around. But that's all considered free-range, which really doesn't make sense. It's the same as a farm fresh on one that ranges. But these are mobile pastures eggs, which means that our building moves forward daily, or worst case scenario, like, because the weekend, sometimes we go a couple or 3 days. As you can see, there's no reason to move these hens from this spot, because what we're seeking when we move is fresh grass. So what do you think, honey? Do you like this fresh grass, Henny Penny? She looks like she likes it. They sound like they like it. Now this may get a little gobbled as I move the phone around. I'm trying to keep it as secure as I can. But I'm just down here. The camera is exactly at a hen's eye view. So this is what it's like to be a Natural Grandma hen. Who do I hear?
Gander.
Would that be Gander?
Yeah,
Because
I'm thinking about it.
he's thinking about biting me on the ear or something like that.
Give him a bird's eye view.
A bird's eye view?
Yeah.
Okay. Move
It'll
really
take
slow.
a minute, and
Move
we'll
really
just
slow.
move you here up so that you can get the bird's eye view from the top. You can see their feather net, their point of safety is right there. There's Gander. And all this lush forage that they are out there in.
And Gander's watching the air. That's why he's always looking up. He's watching
Yep.
for a hawk or an eagle. At night he watches for owls. I watched him out here last night after dark, and he was in between the two feather nets, those 21 by 48 foot each feather nets. Oh.
Hi, Papa.
Hi. I'm down here with the grass. I like doing this with the cattle. I like getting down to their level, really pulling back and seeing how beautiful and healthy the soil is, seeing the lushness of little weeds that, you know, like this. This one right here is a giant ragweed or a horseweed, and you got seed heads that are coming out, and you know they love to eat the seed heads. See, Natural Grandma pulled the seed head off, and they're picking the little seeds off of that and getting it.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So we give them this grass so they will eat less of our non-GMO feed, because the better egg is the one that really is just grass and bugs and seed heads. And so from a hen's point of view, looking through the lens at the hen, sweetheart, that's my ear. That's my ear right there. Yeah, that's my ear that you're pecking. But we love our hens. We love for them to have fresh stuff. And as soon as they consume this, down, not all the way, we leave a pretty good thatch, probably 6 to 8 inches. But once they consume this, then we will pull that feather net forward. And that's pretty much daily. But right here, this is so big that they're going to be here a couple days because they have plenty of grass. And the grass puts the natural chlorophyll in. It puts all the beta vitamins in. Beta carotene.
They get that, they get the A's, they get the E's, some omegas, and all that grain that we can cut out helps reduce their cholesterol.
And make the egg that much healthier. No other egg on earth is raised exactly like Natural Grandma's with these feather nets. There's people that have different versions, but it's a lot of hard work. So our eggs sometimes are a little more expensive, but well worth it. I had a person here the day, Natural Grandma said they wouldn't give $10 for 2 dozen Natural Grandma eggs. They just thought that was too much. And I was, you know, listening and thinking about that, and I know what it costs us to produce them. And I mean, we can't stay in business unless our retailers can get that $4.99. And you know, we don't get that, but the retailers have to have something for their job. And I got to thinking about the last time I got a couple of McDonald's milkshakes, vanilla smalls, and they were $9.89 for 2 of them. And so I got to thinking, Natural Grandma, what would you rather feed your family if it come down to sustaining them and making them healthy? Would it be 2 vanilla milkshakes?
Or 24 eggs?
Or 24 eggs.
24 eggs in a heartbeat.
Yeah. So it's kind of as old Jerry Litton, our famous congressman from Missouri, who passed away in 1975, I believe. Some of you Missourians can comment. I remember when the plane crash went. He just got won the primary to become a U.S. Senator, and his plane crashed. But he had a famous video that he put out about food prices and grain prices and beef prices and all that. And it was titled, "Food Prices Too High Compared to What?" Now, surely 24 eggs would be worth a gallon of gas even, you know.
Well, think of the health care, Papa Hank. You spend your diet on McDonald's milkshakes or sweet drinks from Starbucks.
Right.
And what's that doing to your health compared to spending those funds on 24 highly nutritious eggs? That's a whole lot of medical bills that you're saving by spending that $10 there instead.
Yeah, medical bills. Our country, I think Joel has that comparison where, you know, they used to spend 19% on food and 9% on health care 35 years ago, and today they spend 9% on food and over 20% on healthcare and medical expenses. So we have not really progressed. Hi there, darling. Did you want an up close and personalized shot at all our viewers? Show them what it looks like to be at a hen's eye view. Yeah, you guys are just darlings. We love spending time with our hens, and I know this is a little different than, you know, our chicken tractor videos, but to all you people who come over from our rustic life, our wonderful new subscribers, we wanted to show you the, you know, this is kind of the commercial side of Natural Grandma. We sell the chicken tractors and we use the chicken tractors ourselves, help design how they work. But we have these wonderful feather nets that is just, you know, basically a big chicken tractor with electric netting around it. And so we still mimic this daily moves, moving our hens, letting them have their way with the grass and the soil, put their manure on the carbon, and regenerate it. And this is so fertile, Natural Grandma, because there was hens here last year. That's why this has this green color. Remember, we brought them in across this field. Yeah, and cattle grazed it 2 or 3 times. And we brought the hens in December right across this field to move them into the feather net, or to the hoop house, I'm sorry. And now we're headed back out towards the big pastures where the cattle move. And if you catch any of the rest of our videos, you see the cows are out there, and real soon you're going to see the feather nets out there and the cows in the background, or the cows out there with the feather nets in the background, because they are not the same species, so it breaks the pathogens, keeps everything healthy. Oh, Natural Grandma's going to shake out some weed seeds.
I don't think they're really coming out.
Haven't made seeds yet. I bet you break that
just
down.
a little bit.
I bet you break that over just a little bit on the stem, and they will say that is a delicacy. Just break one of them over and let it hang down and see what happens. That's what I like to do. Just make them a little feeding bar right there, and they can reach it now. And the day that gets to where they like it, they will pick it out for their diet. Oh, look at them go. Little green wedgehead. Hi, Gander. You looking up at the sky, buddy? Look how high he's looking. He's looking up to see if there's anything up there flying down. Gander, you're amazing. You're amazing. You had a bath today?
Yes, he did.
He had a bath this morning?
Yeah, he did.
When you was filling waters up? Natural Grandma, we're sure glad to have you back out here. Natural Grandma had a rough winter. The dust, a little bit of dust that would come off of that shavings in that hoop house would make my Natural Grandma sick. And she couldn't be with her hens. But once they're on grass, she can be with them all the time.
Yep.
As many hours as she wants to spend out here. And that's just what she does. She takes care of every hen with love, so that you know that when you buy them grandma eggs,
Yep.
that's what one of our friends like to call them. He says, I don't eat anything but them grandma eggs. When you buy the grandma eggs, they've been raised with love and care, as your grandma would have for you. But a lot of us don't have our grandmas no more. I'm sure glad we have Natural Grandma to make sure our food is safe, to tell us how to prepare it. If you haven't checked out the cooking videos and the egg nutrition videos, you new subscribers, you need to scroll down. And you know, Grandma might be a little bit better cook than Vincent. I don't know. Put it in the comments down there. Do you think if they had a cook-off, if it was baking cookies or cakes or banana bread, Vincent's a pretty good cook, but I think he kind of barbecues. So put in the comments down there, who do you think would win if they was doing eggs over easy, or who would win if they was doing baby back ribs? I don't know. You know, Vincent, he's running a good household there, raising his son Aiden up. But Natural Grandma has a little bit of experience there too. So I think it'd be fun. Maybe we'll get together someday and do a little cooking or barbecuing or whatever, because I think this collaboration is going to last a very long time. We like everything about Vincent, what he brings to us and in a homesteader's needs, and what he sees those chicken tractors might need improved on, and how to use them. And we try to give him our wisdom of 35 some years of moving animals over grass and cows and chickens and raising regenerative produced animals to make that health. So yeah, comment up, tell us where you're from, tell us how you found out about us, tell us who you think would know more about what Natural Grandma.
I just wanted to say, and no matter where you came from, no matter how you got here, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, Natural Grandma.
Yeah, and as I always wish from the bottom of my heart, I hope you're having this good a day.
Wow. Oh, I am having this good a day. That's one of the nice things about being Papa Hank. He gets to be with Natural Grandma. So ask us our story. We'll share it again someday. It's a very, very beautiful thing how Papa Hank, through a little help, found Natural Grandma. Just so we could be here at this very time in this place. Somebody sounds to me like they thought about laying an egg over there or something. Notice how quiet it got. Gander's alarmed. Everybody went still. The alarm went off. From a hen's point of view. From a hen's point of view. Yep. Something changed there when that hen went to clocking. They wasn't sure what was happening. So, I think it's about time to sign off at Natural Grandma. And we'll show you more another day. As they like to say, just keep coming back. Papa Hank from Natural Grandma.